Hey guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So as promised, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of Sephora Collection. If you did not know, the Sephora VIB sale is currently going on and all Sephora Collection products are 30% off. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I created this look using some of my favorite products from Sephora Collection. So if you are interested in seeing, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright you guys, so my brows are already done. I did use my Sephora Collection brow pencil in the shade Chocolate Brown. For the eyes, I'm keeping it very simple. I wanted to try these single shadows from Sephora Collection, but the shade that I wanted was sold out in stores, so I ordered it online. I will show you guys that in a different video. But today I'm just going to take my pocket eyeshadow palette from Sephora Collection and I'm just going to use these two shades right here and blend that all over my lids, just keeping it simple. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty palette as my mirror and I'm going to take this shade first and I'm using a E27 brush from Morphe. And I'm going to use some of this shade. And I'm using the same brush. For my lids, I'm using this shade right here and I'm using the 212 brush from BK and I'm just going to pat this all over my lids. With this shade, you have to like really pat it on for it to show up. But I'm going to take back the first brush and I'm going to mix the first two shades. I'm going to gently blend that on the outer portions of the eye. Alright you guys, so this is what the eyes are looking like. As I said, I'm keeping it very simple because this is literally the only eyeshadow palette that I own from Sephora Collection. I did apply some lashes. The lashes I'm wearing are not from Sephora Collection. I used the velour lash in the style Second Nature, but I did order some lashes from Sephora Collection. So I'll let y'all know once I get my order. For foundation, I'm going to be using one of the best foundations ever. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I have this in the shade 50N. You guys, I finished up a bottle of this foundation. If you are looking for a good foundation and you don't want to break the bank, pick this one up. It is literally your skin but better. It's not super full coverage. It just looks really good on the skin. If you like the NARS Radiant Longwear foundation, you are going to love this. The shade range is a lot better. To me, it's a better version of that foundation. Love this. As I said, I finished a bottle. So if you're looking for a good foundation, try this one out from Sephora Collection. So this is what the foundation looks like. If we are shade twins, you can use the shade 50 or you can go a shade up. I know it looks light, but once I blend this out on my skin, I don't know if you guys can tell, it literally just sinks into my skin and the shade looks perfect. I don't know, but this is just one of my favorite foundations and I love to apply this with a sponge. I use the Juno microfiber sponge because this is not going to soak up too much of the product. It just looks beautiful on the skin. As I said, it's not a full coverage foundation. It just gives skin. For concealer, Sephora Collection has two different sets of concealers and I love both. The first one is the Best Skin Ever concealer. This one goes hand in hand with the foundation. So the foundation is more like light medium coverage, and the concealer is more of a full coverage concealer. So this is going to make up for the coverage. And the next set of concealer that I have is the Gel Serum Concealer. Love this. If you want something that is lightweight, very creamy, something that is good for like everyday wear, or something to just mix with your other concealers, this is it right here. Love this. I have the shade 16 and the shade 13, and I mix both of these. I am going to go in with the Best Skin Ever concealer today. I use the shade 35N. I'm going to focus this under my eyes. And then I'm going to take number 16 from the Gel Serum Concealer just to mix in with the Best Skin Ever on my forehead, just so my forehead isn't too bright, and around my mouth, just so it's not too bright. And just for the sake of the video, I'm going to add a little bit of 13 under the eyes. I am going to let this sit while I apply some cream bronzer. Sephora Collection does not have a cream bronzer, so I'm going to use the one from LYS. This is just as inexpensive as the products from Sephora Collection. This is very easy to use and very, very creamy. I have this in the shade Strength. And I'm going to blend this out with my E63 brush from Morphe. I'm going to blend my concealer. I'm using the sponge that I use for my foundation, and I'm using that on my chin and around my mouth. And then I'm taking a Shop Miss A sponge and I'm blending my forehead. You guys, Sephora Collection. Wow. I'm going to set my face. I'm using one of my favorite products from Sephora Collection. This is the translucent setting powder. Beautiful under the eyes. I think this is like my third or my fourth jar of this powder. It is that good. If you want a good setting powder to use all year round and you don't want to break the bank, pick this one up. I'm going to blend any creasing that might have happened under the eyes, and then I'll go in with my powder. I know my face looks powdery, but trust the process. I went in with a lot of powder. I did use the Beauty Blender puff to press my powder in, but Sephora Collection has a puff for like $5. I'll have it linked down below. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. This is just a need. This is a good all over face powder. I use the shade number 60. I ordered a new one, and as you can see, I completely finished this powder. I'm just going to use whatever is left. Before I go in with my bronzer, I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist as like a finishing spray to melt all of my powders together. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and I did my lower lash line. I just applied a brown liner. I used the Sephora gel liner in the shade Molasses. This is a lip liner, but I also use it as a eyeliner. It's very, very creamy and very long wearing. And then I just blended these two shades to smudge that liner out. This eye is a little bit runny. I don't know why, but this is what the eyes are looking like. I'm going to go ahead and apply my powder bronzer. I'm using the Sephora Collection matte bronzer in the shade 06 Ibiza, and I'm using the E23 brush from Morphe. Before I do my lips, I'm going to go in with blush. I'm using the colorful blush from Sephora Collection. Y'all, I've been wanting to try this blush, but it's always sold out, and I found it in stores. This is in the shade Fascinated, and I'm using a 107 brush from BK to apply this. I like this. Ooh. So this is what the blush is looking like. It's very soft. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not too much. It just looks perfect on the cheeks. I feel like if you're just getting into blushes, you'd really like this. It's very, very soft, very easy to use. I am going to go ahead and set my face. I did not pick up a setting spray from Sephora Collection because I've never tried their setting spray before. If you have, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I'm going to line my lips. I'm using the Sephora lip liner in the shade Molasses. For lipstick, I'm using one of my favorites from Sephora Collection. This is the Lip Stories lipstick in the shade number 6, Tan Lines. And for gloss, I did pick up the plumping gloss in the shade number 2. I also love the glossed formula from Sephora Collection. This one is in the shade Blessed. If you want something that isn't plumping, you can use this one. But if you don't mind a little bit of a tingle, this one is also good. If you like the e.l.f. plumping glosses, you probably like this. It is not a uncomfortable kind of plumping gloss. It's also very soft on the lips. Like just enough glossiness. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything that I mentioned in today's video, I will have linked down below for you guys. Don't forget, also for our collection products are now 30% off until the 24th of April. So if you want to try anything that I mentioned in this video, now is the time to do so. Let me know your favorite product from Sephora Collection in the comments section down below. Once again, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.